is your boy Scanlouz DeLeon, Emerald City SD, and this is The Truth is in the Work podcast. We're on episode 5 right now, you know what I'm saying? And I'm here with my boy Renell Bell, D Tattoo Man. They
That's
off
me.
camera, you feel me? But you know they gonna be chiming in, talking a little shiznit, you feel me? And y'all already know that this podcast is sponsored by LE Clothing Co. Living is this clothing. LEClothingco.com. Right now it is in maintenance because they got some stuff in store for y'all. And I've seen behind the scenes, and it's looking a little crazy. The design's going crazy. The fabric's going crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's we partnering up. So y'all just stay tuned to what they got going on. You know what I'm saying? But first and foremost, we want to give a shout out to y'all. Thank y'all for viewing. Thank y'all for turning up with us and staying locked in. I know it's been a while. Your boy moved to Texas. We got Big O, we got Lays, and we got Mac Mill back in California. We will be making California trips, so don't worry, they will be back.
You better tell them what part of Texas. Come on now.
Oh, we're in Irving, Texas. Yeah, I mean, just shout out DFW too. It's all on the same mix.
He didn't just flex a little for Irving. Like,
that's what I'm saying. It's like he ain't originally from California.
You know, that's not the point though. Okay? It's about where you at. Where we at.
Yeah, I feel that.
You know what I mean? Got to put it down for where you at. I've been here 15 years. I can put it down for the
you
Triple
been
D.
in Irving 15 years, you been to Texas.
I've been in the Triple D for 15 years.
The DFW.
So, you know what? Potato. Shut the hell up, Demi Lovato.
The suburbs.
Shit.
The burbs. Hello.
Okay, somebody salty I can afford to live there.
No, not at all. Never salty.
You salty. It's okay. I'll sprinkle you, man. I'll sprinkle you just a little bit.
Jesus. Anyways, it's been a crazy couple weeks these past weeks, man. We're going everything from Kanye to Kyrie, Charles Barkley, Shannon Sharp, Michael Jordan's son, dating Scottie Pippen ex-wife, future ex-girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? And we got Uncle Joe trying to send money back to Ukraine again. We touching on all that today, but you know what I'm saying? First and foremost, we gonna how y'all fellas doing today? We gonna do a check-in, man. Today I'm about an 8. You know, I'm good. I'm feeling good. You know, got me get my little sippy sip on. What's up with y'all, man?
Hey, man. Living life, loving life. You know what I'm saying? Life is life.
I heard that.
A check-in.
Yeah, man. Yeah, check in, bruh.
Let's do it.
See, that's what's wrong with the world. Y'all, ask your partners how they doing. Ask your people how. If you love your people, ask them how they doing, man.
If I woke up this morning, then I woke up 100%.
Okay.
Hey, man, listen. That's D. That's D, the tattoo man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If anybody don't know, me and Renell go back about 12, 15 years.
Yeah, we definitely in the cut.
So if we start talking a lot of trash, because we don't know each other for a long ass time.
You know.
You know what I mean?
Hey, man, it's not too many original, you know what I'm saying, tattoo artists out here. You know what I'm saying? Like this man will not do me a tap out tattoo. But it's cool.
You know, D cheap when it comes to his people, man.
No, I don't think that's the case. I'm talking about I sit there and go through it. He talking about, hey, my shoulder piece. You're like, yo, I'm gonna do the outlining. You just gonna have to come back for the color.
I heard that.
Said, man, look, we can knock this all out right now. You know what I'm saying? I think I fell asleep when he was doing the tattoo on my arm.
Uh-oh.
Okay, but
I can't fall asleep
in my defense, you know, it was I wanted to be doing other shit instead of tattooing you. So, you know,
That's tough.
Hey, well, you know, over these past 12, 13 years, you know what I'm saying? I'm not the only one in there like that, but we're gonna speak on that. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, we go that part.
yeah, you know.
But yeah, man, so bro, y'all, the biggest thing going on right now is the anti-Semitic stuff. I don't want to get into it too deep. I didn't want to get into it too early.
love the Jews.
But we gon' Jesus. YouTube, please excuse this, man. I'm trying to stay monetized and
You know what? Actually, it really was. I went to briefly when I was a teenager and my mom didn't know what to do with me. She actually sent me to a church school that was part Jewish, part Christian, whatever.
How does that work?
I have no idea. I still don't understand it. But they had both flags up in there. What do they call that?
What school was that called? You don't know.
The sanctuary, whatever.
So did you
Like where you go pray and stuff?
Yeah. Oh, where they hold the services and all that.
yeah, this was called, but
Yeah.
you had a bar mitzvah or what?
Shit, I wish. You ever seen a bar mitzvah? They know how to party, man. I swear to God, they be going up.
Man.
Hey, I done did some photos.
Give me a little hat to put right here.
Hey, they be lit. I'm telling you, they be lit for real. Dude, I wouldn't mind it. And actually, you know, they're my sister. Her entire family, they're all Jewish.
Yeah, all Jewish.
Yeah, let's get in.
So my nephew actually had a bar mitzvah.
Did you go?
No,
You the worst
it was
uncle on the
it was
planet.
during the pandemic. So she actually had a
mean?
she had a
They had
they had to do a Zoom bar mitzvah.
Hey man,
What?
hey yo,
The what's
You know-
what's the
you know
preacher
what, though?
dude called? What happened?
you know
A
what?
rabbi.
The pandemic definitely turned Zoom up though.
It did.
Yeah,
Whoever had stock in Zoom got some chicken for sure. Mm-hmm. That's a fact. But back to what we was talking about, man. Kanye and Kyrie Irving right now blaming, you know what I'm saying? Blaming everything that's going on in with the rich Jews control everything. What's y'all input about that? For me, I'm just like always growing up. It's always been the white man this, the white man that. You feel me? We definitely know that we lacking in some areas because of that. However, everybody got a certain opportunity to get some work done and get some bags.
Now, are they considering this anti-Semitic just the same thing as saying pretty much just racist?
I mean, well,
Yeah.
technically, bro, I look at it like this.
So if they say. Now I'm not a political person, so nobody take
Me
this
either.
in
Not at
context,
all.
out of context.
We are
anything.
not political
I'm asking a
either.
question.
Not at all.
If they are saying that rich Jews control the media, most of the media, the stocks and stuff like that, then would saying a rich black man owns the clothing, the majority of the clothing, would that be racist?
You know,
Do they?
I'm glad you said that because that kind of go into what I was about to say. You know what I'm saying? Like I really don't.
Your mic right there.
I really won't get into the fact that it's about, you know what I'm saying, what anybody worship, honestly.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? I won't say it's about race either, because at the end of the day, if we're gonna be honest about it, you know what I'm saying, whether there was Jews or Christians or white or black, at the end of the day, when they get together, those rich folks get together, they don't talk about, oh well, I'm black and I got more money than you.
No doubt.
They don't talk about I'm a Christian, so I got more money than you.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? Like they don't talk about the fact that it's race or religion.
Religion.
It's not
Why
about.
are they looking at Jews as a race or Jews as a religion?
You know what? I think it's race. I think they look at
I mean,
But
it.
that-
you
that's
can't
not
necessarily exactly, because I know black Jews.
My
don't
sister,
know.
my sister's 100% Hispanic. She just converted to Judaism.
So
I don't think they talking about the rich Jews though. Like how many? First of all, I don't know no rich Jews
I do.
personally.
Okay.
So this is
Okay,
lightweight
I'm
out
not-
of my scope.
I'm not gonna put my sister business out there, but you know what? They do live in a 7-figure house.
Okay.
I'm not gonna tell anybody, nobody where, nothing like that. But they are wealthy. Okay,
Okay.
they do. Well, I'm not gonna say they rich. They doing good.
Okay. I think
You know
we
what I mean?
getting outside of what Kyrie and Kanye talking about though. Like
But
they talking about
it sounded
being
like,
able to be.
It sounded like they were just singling out the people that affect them the most, which would be media.
which is controlled by.
To say so is to be racist? That's the question.
It's control. Who they control?
I mean, shit,
who controls the media?
If I'm trying to break into the shoe game, but everybody know the shoe game is controlled by
Nike,
business
Jordan.
owners.
Jordan.
owners.
There it
You know
is.
what I'm saying?
I'm trying
Yeah.
to break into the Nike game, but Jordan got the thing. So would it be racist to say, well, shit, I don't like Jordan because Jordan taking over the whole game. I can't get into it because of that.
Right, but in the same
So
breath,
does that-
don't own Nike.
But
That's
do
a
that,
fact.
But do that make me racist to say that Jordan, to
No,
hell with
it
Jordan
don't
because I
make you
can't break
racist.
it? So why is it that say that, okay, if the majority Jews hold the majority of the media and it's public knowledge and everybody know that, to say that as a truth, and why is it racist?
why is it
Why
anti-Semitic?
is it, it doesn't sound like he was attacking their religion, their
That's a
beliefs.
fact.
It didn't sound like he was saying,
It sounded like they was talking about they was getting held back by a certain group of people.
And in reality, I feel like, you know what I'm saying, that's just like somebody would get mad and say, because we're a certain race.
Right.
And you know what I'm saying? It's us as people, but the certain race is this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? Just like, when you think football, who's the majority, you know what I'm saying? What's the majority race that plays football?
Black.
Mm-hmm. Is it okay to say that most blacks are Christian?
Baptist.
Yeah.
You feel me?
No doubt.
You feel me? So that's what I'm getting at. So even then, so that's why I tell people so all the time. First off, I'm not into, you know what I'm saying?
None of that.
None of that.
Religion, none of that.
So for me, it's like saying, why does that matter? Why does their religion matter? You know
I don't think they were saying it as religion. They was just talking. They definitely know something we don't know because they got a bigger bag. Because they got a way bigger bag.
What it is they are way too damn sensitive.
You think they too sensitive?
Okay, look at the definition. It's racist to say a Jew is rich and owns the media. But it's not racist to say a Mexican gets up at 3 o'clock every morning and hits them fields.
But do they not?
But we do, and we proud of it. So we gonna tell you, yeah, we do. If your lazy ass wants some money, you get up and go do it too.
Okay, so is it wrong for me to say that? Okay, everybody know that the Jewish community is one of the richest community, one of the wealthiest communities, and they have a lot of control over stuff. So why is it wrong for me to say what they hold me back because I can't enter their realm or their space? Is that wrong? Is that wrong to say when it's the truth?
I don't feel like anybody's holding them back though. Just like the whole thing is, before social media.
No, let me get it off. Let me get it off.
Before social media, people was just bullying. Just, you know what I'm saying? It was a physical thing.
No doubt.
And then social media, it become not virtual, but
that's what it is.
Yeah, a virtual thing. Virtual. So now, you know what I'm saying, it's easier, but at the same time, so that goes back to say, any little thing that goes on social media can affect anybody. And that's where it's at.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? So you can look at it and say because they have a certain amount of influence in America.
Right.
And possibly outside of America, that
who has the influence?
Okay, so let's talk.
Because the Jewish people don't have the influence.
But that's what I'm saying. So I'm not really speaking about the Jewish people. I'm talking about Kanye and Kyrie.
Right, they got the influence for sure.
And that's just like, with that being the case, that's okay. So we're gonna talk about on all within the same spectrum. But who was it that lost their deal with Fenty? I don't want to put a name out there, but it's a rapper's girlfriend, and she literally got on social media and said something that was out of pocket.
No doubt.
And Rihanna pulled her. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, pulled her little sponsor.
Yeah, So it's the same thing. I look at it like this. So you have to be mindful of what you say if you need those type of, you know what I'm saying, ends into the industry.
Okay. I definitely dig that. I can dig that. Like
Kanye was a cocky little shit though.
But I mean, did he not have the right? I mean, he's one of the hottest artists we ever seen, the most influential artist we ever seen.
Well,
think about his shoes. You know what I'm saying? Everybody and their mama buy him, and he speaks out. I mean,
I think the whole thing was just religion related, masked with that.
I think it's only religion related.
Kanye had his own church.
I think it's only
so you know what I mean.
Yo.
So I think they took it because Kanye has his own church and all of that good stuff. It has a follower, has a congregation that he actually calls a congregation.
I feel that.
That as soon as the word Jewish came out of his mouth, the gloves came off.
It was like a flag. You know what I'm saying? It was like that. PD. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, boom. He said Jewish. Let's pull that. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, I won't get into it. I can't. It's certain things that I can't even say.
I feel you.
Even on this podcast.
I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? So let's
talk about that. And why can't you say that? Keep it 100. Why do you have that thought?
So we're in the process. We want to be monetized.
Right.
We want to be paid by social media.
Right.
For people to watch and listen to what we have to say.
Right.
And if we step outside of those guidelines, then we're penalized.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But in everyday life, me personally, I'm never gonna be monetized on social media not on YouTube per se,
Okay.
because I am monetized on Instagram.
Right.
But I'm never going to be monetized on YouTube because I have a thing to where I'm always going to use my voice.
I can dig that.
You know?
So is it safe to say that Kanye and Kyrie are being penalized for speaking their mind?
You know, wait, hold
Definitely.
on. You say that monetized stuff, but if Andrew Tate can be an asshole and he's still monetized, anything's possible.
Oh, you ain't know. They snatched all Andrew Tate pages down.
Oh, but the damage already been done.
That's a fact.
He already got the following.
That's a fact.
Yeah, his shit got so damn high. He can say, "Okay, take it down."
And I think that's probably a big reason why too, because you got to think about everything that Andrew Tate was saying. It's a whole lot of other individuals doing that. I know fellas like Steph is cold. MJ Get Right, Alpha AMS, Alpha Male Strategies. They all talking the same stuff. However, Andrew Tate got to that level to where a whole lot of people was listening and paying attention.
Well, you know what?
I think that's where it gets.
Well, you know what? It's
a little.
Have you ever seen you all seen that interview with Andrew Tate where he's talking about the 2 coffees?
No,
I haven't.
Go ahead, speak on
Well,
that.
he was talking about he makes his woman get up and make him 2 coffees, but he only ever drinks one and lets the other one just sit there. And she was like, "Well, why don't I just make you one?" He says, "Because I want you to make me 2." He says, "You expect me to do my job as a man, then I want 2 coffees in the morning. If somebody run up on you when we in public, you expect me to smash them as a man? I'm going to do that. You want me to provide for you, this and that, you know what I mean? Open the car door for you." But it reminds me of a damn interview that was on the Wendy Williams show with what's his name, Andrew Mackey. Is that his name? The black dude that plays the Falcon.
Oh, Anthony Mackie.
Anthony Mackie.
Yeah.
When he told Wendy Williams, it's like when Daddy wants a sandwich, you make Daddy a sandwich.
I did see that.
And she was like, "Why?" I said, we go out. You want me to open the car door for you, or you want to open yourself? You open it for me. You want to pay for dinner, or am I paying for dinner? I want you to pay for dinner. Somebody smack you on your ass. You want me to bust his ass up? Yes, sir. Then you make Daddy a sandwich. They both said the same thing.
Yeah.
Exact same fucking thing. But
he started getting flagged for that?
But Tate gets flagged, but Mackie doesn't. But they said the exact same fucking thing. Andrew Tate may be more blunt.
Yeah.
But you can't.
But you know what? America likes Anthony Mackie, though. So that's another thing, too. That goes all the way into, like, you playing your role.
No, it's.
And once you get outside of your role,
I don't mind,
and they can't control you, then it's a problem.
I don't mind, you know what I mean? I don't mind, women standing up for themselves. I don't mind
That's
that.
a fact, for sure.
You know what I mean? Cool. Handle your business. Do what you do.
That's a fact.
I don't mind women working. Shit, I like to cook. So I don't need a woman to cook every single day.
I like to eat, so I like to cook.
And anybody who knows me knows I love to barbecue. I love to fire up that grill. So if I got a chance to fire up that grill, I got a big one out in the back.
That's true.
You know what I mean? I spent money on.
No doubt. So I'm going to use it.
So, you know what I mean? And I hate driving. Everybody knows I hate driving. So I prefer not to drive if I don't have to.
I feel that.
You know what I mean? And
mom, be careful what you say next.
my mama raised me right, so I always, you know what I mean. I'm always the one. Okay, if I got the chicken for the dinner, I'm putting out for the dinner. You know what I mean?
Okay, for sure.
This and that. But I think women over exaggerate a little too much of the hard truths.
Okay. Elaborate on that a little bit, my boy.
Okay, if you got a woman who's dating a dude, right? Say you see your homeboy dating this chick. Mm-hmm. Now, would you prefer this chick? This chick? Okay, these blood honeys. Down. These blood honeys are getting to me. Now, would you rather see your man's have a woman who treats him like a man, or a woman who turned him into a bitch?
I feel that.
You see what I mean?
No doubt.
Now, a man should always feel like a man, so there's certain things, you know what I mean?
Message.
Man, I honestly, I feel like, a man is going to be a man regardless. You know what I'm saying? And
it's just the type of man
how if he choose to fold under that pressure is on him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have friends for all different walks of life. You know what I'm saying?
No, but what I'm saying is that, women want to say, okay, I don't cook, I don't clean because my man wants me to. Yes, you fucking do. It's like, do not sit up here and lie to me.
Okay,
right.
let's,
you know what I mean? Like, just because Andrew Tate comes up and says everything just blunt right in your fucking face. I mean, okay, if a woman is doing everything that he wants her to do,
Yeah.
isn't it that woman's fault?
That's her choice to do
It's
it or
her
not.
choice, right?
No doubt.
Okay, so if men are stupid enough to listen to him and lose women in the process, then why are they hating him? Because apparently they already know. Oh, you support Andrew Tate? Okay, I know not to fuck with you. They move on to the next dude.
That's a fact.
Hey, but look,
That's true
to
story.
sum everything up, let's call it what it is.
Mm-hmm.
We're all entrepreneurs here, correct?
No doubt.
So let's just say we own a Fortune 500 business
Right.
company, right?
Okay.
And we have these workers, and these workers wants to come in. These female workers want to come in to work wearing booty shorts, and the men want to come in to work topless.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? And if we say,
You know what? Every company.
hold on, let me finish.
Every company has a dress code.
Exactly. Now,
Let him get his shit
now,
off.
now, if we say you can't come to work like that, and you said, well, I'm gonna do what I want to do, and I let you go, who fault is that?
That's
Now-
that's definitely the employees.
Now,
fault.
with that being said, let's just say one of us owns social media, and we tell y'all these are the guidelines. You have to follow them if you want to be on my platform,
No doubt.
and you decide not to.
No doubt.
Then who fault is that?
That's definitely yours. If you did it, you know what I'm saying? You
Now-
got the consequence.
For however many followers and whatever platform it is out there, like Kanye say he was going to start his own social media.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You have the power to do that.
Yeah.
I put my money, I invested my money into this company for it to run the way I want it to run.
No doubt.
Now, is it a female trait for you to get upset and feel the way you feel out of pocket? Hey, that's the thing. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? If I have guidelines and rules, then you have to follow those.
I feel though.
You know, again, like I said, I'm not somebody that's into the whole what do you call it?
What's that?
You know, the politics. I'm not
Okay.
into politics by far.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, we have to respect guidelines.
Okay.
And if you don't want to respect those guidelines, by all means, you know what I'm saying? There are consequences for every action.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
true though.
Yeah,
If-
but you know,
That's true.
people are blurring those lines all the time.
That's true. And
Now,
they pick and choose
and when-
who can get away with it. That be the
Exactly.
problem. I think that's really the problem, because it's like, if I want you to do a certain job, and outside of that, I don't want you to do, I don't want you to think, and I don't want you to say anything outside of that. Is that okay?
But that's also in corporate America as well.
That's
you know
a
what I'm saying?
fact.
Because if you're more beneficial for me to keep you on,
No
even
doubt.
though you're not following those guidelines, if I'm destined to make more money with keeping you than losing you,
Right.
because you're following those guidelines, because you're not following those guidelines, I'm gonna keep you. But I'm gonna have to
No,
make an
for that.
example out of somebody else.
Okay, but that don't speak in Kanye's fucking.
Yeah, Kanye and Kyrie are two totally different entities, because Kyrie is in the NBA. He's on a national, you know what I'm saying, basketball team. And Kanye, he's his own entity, which he lost his endorsements with what, Adidas, what was the
Man,
other one?
he lost $2 billion.
$2 billion. So he's no longer a billionaire.
Is he not?
He's not.
Because-
Because with those assets put him in the billionaire status. So without those assets, he's no longer a billionaire.
Let's just
So
let's
is
just,
he no longer a billionaire by his pocket, or is he no longer a billionaire by his work?
By his pocket,
Net
for
worth.
sure.
Because
No, his
does that make
network is not $1 billion. You know what I'm saying? So that's
you got to remember the brand. The brand has a different number than his actual take home.
that's a fact.
Yeah.
So when people say he was a billionaire, they was attaching that to him because it was a part of him. I mean, he could go to him and be like, "Hey, man, I need 500,000 for whoop whoop," and they'd be like, "Okay." I mean, at Adidas, Yeezy has its own, we'll say, its own bank account in Adidas.
Well, I mean, with that being the case, you know what I'm saying? A smart man once told me, a smart man once told me, when it come to this business,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying, I'd rather use somebody else's money than to use my own money.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? So who's to say,
Question: where's this man now?
hey, this man talk about got a helicopter path in his front yard.
Where's this man
You know
now?
what I'm saying? This man is retired at home, still making money while his son is playing in the baseball league, major. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, and this is facts, G.
Hey.
But he told me, he said, when he first started, he didn't have about $500 in his pocket, and he got loans and investments. And as he made his money, he paid off those loans, but still kept his money and continued to get investments.
I heard that.
He said that's how he was able to buy his big house and put a helicopter pad
So
in
let
his
me
front
get
yard.
this straight. So you know a man who sit there and told you how to become a millionaire, and you sitting over here, and you sitting over here frizzed out with need some
Doing a podcast with us.
doing a podcast with us with your frizzed out dreads and shit.
Okay. See, I'm glad you said that for the simple fact, bro, with the Kanye and Kyrie thing, that's exactly what happened to them. They got scrutinized in the mass media. You got Shaq, LeBron, Charles Barkley, and Shannon Sharp calling these men idiots and bozos for speaking their mind and speaking out. I don't agree with a man. Me being a black man, I definitely don't agree with another black man downplaying another black man in front of other man. That's just me though. It is what it is. If you gotta chastise your brother, even like the community we come from, bro, you don't get DP'd in front of the whole neighborhood. You get DP'd in front of your partners. You get DP'd in front of the other people who you rock with. Period. So for them to do that on national television, it just seemed like it was some goofy shit to me, bro.
You remember we talked earlier. I told you certain people are built for certain different things.
That's a
right?
fact.
I mean, look how DC stayed loyal to Nick Cannon when they threw millions in front of his face.
Mm-hmm.
And this fool, he said, "Man, this man gave me my career. I gotta stab him in the back like
Exactly.
that." No. So, I'm sorry to say, but if they had to slander somebody and that's their colleague, then fuck all them too.
Look, that just shows their character. You feel me? And it's just like, let's keep it real. Charles Barkley, he always been I hate to say, he always been a coon ass nigga. It is what it is. But Shaq, I thought Shaq was one of them boys, even though he was the police, but he still tapped in with all the comedians and did the whole little comedy slams and comedy jams. You know what I'm saying? But who I'm really disappointed in, I'm disappointed in Shannon Sharp. LeBron, he a Laker, that's my squad, but it's just like, we already knew LeBron was on the other side when he was doing all that shit with China. But I don't know if y'all follow the Shannon Sharp and the Skip Bayless. What's that show they got on ESPN? The One Take? Is that theirs?
I don't know.
I don't really get into sports like that.
Yeah, I know you
I
know
watch
them cats.
cooking shows and stuff like that.
I feel you on that.
I be studying light work and
True story. For sure. But it's just like Shannon Sharp, he like, he like Snoop. He like everybody call him Unc. He from the South. He from Georgia. He from the sticks. So just for him to sit there and be like, and just downplay another black man, another minority in front of, everybody else, it just seemed kind of like, lame, you feel me? For lack of better words.
You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, man, I feel like everybody of that type of status, you know what I'm saying, feel like they have to step on somebody.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? To make themselves feel better as
No doubt.
individuals.
I look at them as house niggas, man. Let's keep it real.
It's like, no, they don't.
I mean,
They may feel like they do, but they don't.
Exactly.
They don't
People have
for
proven
sure.
that.
I don't feel like they
People
have to, man.
have proven that.
I have a good buddy of mine, you know what I'm saying, country singer. Man, I love this guy to death. Him and his family, you know what I'm saying, like great people. Mm-hmm. And I mean, I've never, you know what I'm saying, I've never experienced that with this guy, and I've been knowing this guy for over 6 years now.
I feel it.
I know a few NFL players, NBA players. You know what I'm saying? That you would never catch them talking down on their teammate. Like
I could dig that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and this just me, you know what I'm saying, kicking with these guys outside of, you know what I'm saying, their, you know, outside of the
They
league
natural
and stuff.
state.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't get into sports like that. So when I first met him, I didn't really just know. I didn't know that there was NFL players or NBA players because I don't watch sports. I don't keep up with this stuff. But, you know what I'm saying, a buddy of mine was like, yeah, you know, he played for da-da-da-da-da-da. I said, nah, I didn't really know. You know what I'm saying? I said, but they cool with me, G.
Hey,
you know
as a person, he cool. You know what I'm saying? Fuck his status. Fuck his what his name say. If they cool people, they just cool people.
And you know, man, you know those guys. They really talk. They talk about the average individual, like we talk about them.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? Because everybody hold them up to these certain expectations.
For sure.
When at the same time they're human just like us.
I heard that.
You know what I'm saying? They just tried until they made it. Versus sitting back complaining about what somebody didn't do for you earlier this year or last year. Because if you continue to do that, if you're doing that at this point right now, you're not gonna get anywhere.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? Like everybody have to be responsible for their own actions. And in this case,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? In this case, you know, social media gonna slam you regardless.
That's a fact. Especially if they feel like you did something stupid or goofy, or if you do something dumb, they gonna talk about you. If you do something that they can be like, all right, that's what's up. They gonna stand with you.
But
that's
a
fact.
You know, so even when it come down to that, you gotta think. So it's a 50-50 thing.
No
you know
doubt.
what I'm saying? Half of the people may think that that's stupid. The other half may think, oh, that's smart.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody have their own perspective, and that's what's wrong with the world. Now everybody want to pass judgment,
and everybody got an opinion.
You know what? But that's they're
opinion.
doing that even on shit you can't control.
That's a fact.
Shit beyond your control. Look what they did to Travis Scott.
Yeah, they definitely slammed.
I mean, that was beyond. I mean, it's easy for somebody to sit on the outside and say, "Oh, he could have prevented this, could have done that, could have done that." Nobody knows what it's like to be on stage, facing the crowd. They've never had those bright ass fucking lights pinned down on you. They never had that fucking the lights dimmed down. You can't see the crowd
at all.
You know,
no doubt.
It's like you're not paying attention to every little thing that's going on out there. You're too busy trying to remember what your next line's supposed to be.
That's a fact.
Or what the next song gonna be on, or if your time and shit. I mean, there's a lot that goes on, but for them to sit there blame him and take his shoe line from, you know what I mean, $100 to $1.
No doubt.
I mean.
And, you know, speaking of unfortunate events, you know what I'm saying, I should have started off the episode, you know what I'm saying, with this, but RIP Takeoff, you know what I'm saying, you know, and they just had his funeral, a few days ago?
Yeah.
What was that, a few days ago? Couple days ago. So, yeah, you know, everybody know that was an unfortunate event. You know, they was out in Houston chilling with Jay Prince Jr. and the mob ties, you know, situation happened.
Hey, you know what? Actually, we don't know what the fuck happened up there, so we shouldn't really even speak on it at all because
I feel it.
You know what I mean?
we gonna have to touch it to send love.
I mean, all we know is people was there. That's it.
Yeah, I mean, that's a fact.
Unfortunate events, bro.
Yeah, I mean, so you know, everybody has their little opinion on it, and like bro said, we not gonna get too much into it, but we do want to send, you know, prayers and condolences to, you know, the family of the Migos and all that. It was good to see, you know, Offset and Quavo make they little slight amends, although it had to come in the company of them, you know, losing their brother. We hate to see, you know,
nephew and cousin, correct?
Yeah. Yeah, we hate to see, you know, this violence and stuff going on. Coming up as a kid, you know, me and D Tattoo, man, we grew up in the same city. So we definitely been a part of the gang influence, you know, and the culture and stuff like that. So it's a lot of death that come with that. So we done seen it a lot, and for it to continue to be happening, especially with people that, you know, other kids look up to, me as an artist myself look up to, you know what I'm saying? Especially with the Nip and the Pop Smokes and all them. You know what I'm saying? The P&B Rocks in LA. You know what I'm saying? RIP P&B Rock.
Yo,
you know?
not saying sideline, bro, but you know, I've been listening to dude for a long time and did not P&B. They did not know who he was.
Oh man, yeah. He definitely made some dope records for sure.
Yeah, but you know they say fame come after death.
Yeah. Yeah. So, you know, as soon as a lot of these artists pass away, it seemed like more people get to the more people get to knowing who they are. It's unfortunate because they're great artists before they die.
But you know why?
Before they pass.
Because the mass exposure they get of everybody, even if you wasn't listening to them, if you never shared their music, if you never shared a picture, if you never commented,
Right.
all of that come after that. Everybody want to capitalize on the RIP.
Man, that's something. A lot of that be fake love too, bro, and that be the worst part about it, though. I hate that. Like, I got a few partners that told me, bro, if I go before you and you see a motherfucker step inside that motherfucking church talking about, oh, that was my man's and them, you tell him stand up and say no, he wasn't. Tell him to get up out of there, and I will do that. The same for y'all. If I know it's somebody I know y'all don't rock with, they won't be in there. I would expect the same from y'all too, bro, because all that fake love got to stop people just doing that shit for clout, like you say.
No,
but,
definitely.
But then again, at the same time, I kind of like it because, you know, now that they can't make music no more, at least their family can benefit off the flood of people coming in and buying their shit. That's the best part. You know?
But you know what? That's only if they hold the
like they masters and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's true. Because these companies will rape artists, man, and forget they people even existed, man. That'd be the worst part about it. So, you know what I'm saying? RIP to Takeoff once again, you know what I'm saying? Love and condolences today to their families on that side, you know what I mean? And surprisingly though, I hate to bring this man up, but we got to. Cause he just seemed to be a part of the culture right now, man. I can't stand this old ass nigga.
Oh,
what we talking about?
Man, you already know Charleston motherfucking White, man.
But you know what? I must say.
Speak on it, cause you finna say some solid shit, and I'm finna agree with it. But it's gonna leave us how it takes my culture.
But he looking out for the youngins.
He is.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
but the way he go about it though,
who else gonna do it?
Nobody.
Exactly.
You know. First of all,
nobody like that.
No matter what, right or wrong, you're trying to get your point across. Any of that shit. Growing up in the hood, everywhere, there was always one rule that always came into play. Once someone gone, you don't speak on it.
That's a fact.
No, fact. It don't matter. It don't matter if they was solid, weak, snitch.
You don't speak
none
ill
of
of
that
the
shit.
dead.
You don't speak on it. Now, I listen to him.
I watch.
I would laugh at his shit. He would speak a lot of real shit. But once he started bringing up, you know what I mean, people who passed on.
Yeah.
You know, Nipsey being probably the number one thing I think he should have never spoken,
bro. And he always bring him up.
And it's like,
bruh.
And it's like, you know what? It's like, you know, if he were still alive, have an opinion. Go ahead.
No doubt.
But you know what?
Let him be able to speak his piece.
He not here to tell you to shut the hell up and slap the shit out of
himself.
So
is the first thing.
What was said? Cause I definitely
it was basically he just like fuck him, let him burn in hell. All the time, because he was a gang member. He like, fuck all gang members and all that type of shit. However, okay, if a nigga's a demon and he died in the midst of his demonness, say what you want to say while he's still here. If it's fuck him, be like, hey, it's fuck him and let it go. But I mean, like, this man died inside his city on his block where he make the biggest impact in.
Yeah.
So at that point, it was just like, bro, you a weirdo. And then he just started repeating it. He started saying the shit about Dolph and all that type shit. I'm like, but although these men growing up in their circumstances, of course they indulged in the activities that was, you know, available to us.
Now,
you know what I'm saying?
I said it before, I say it again. It was like Fat Joe explained it the best.
What
in a way that was honorable to everybody. You know, Fat Joe went on and he said, the violence nowadays is ridiculous and it need to stop.
That's a fact.
Facts.
He said, people are envious if you get rich and you leave the hood, don't come back.
No doubt.
But he feels like they ain't got no choice but to leave the hood because those who stayed in the hood got killed on their blocks.
Right.
Big L killed on his block.
For sure.
Jam Master Jay killed on his block.
For sure.
Nipsey killed on his block.
No doubt.
Countless others killed on their block. You know, so it's like
in their hometown.
So it's like you can't stay and be successful, get back to the community, and you can't leave. You know, because then you consider the traitor and a bitch, and they gunning for you somewhere else. So
you fake, but when you was there broke with him, thugging with him, and all that type of shit, that's my nigga, that's the realest nigga. And you know what? And what make it even worse? You can't even just go to visit, cause then motherfuckers be like, oh, he just came, he didn't even do all this. Like motherfuckers, when you make it somewhere, motherfuckers really expect you to come back and drop a bag in their lap.
Yeah.
Like they don't understand. Like me and you, we was talking about the grind and the struggle and all the shit, having to go through it. It's different struggles though. Like the struggles cause we broke, that's one struggle. It's a struggle inside of the grind too. And that's what determines who you gonna be and who the fuck I'ma take care of when I get at the end of that struggle.
Facts.
Like just because I struggled with you when we didn't have shit, there was a point in time where a conversation had that was like, I'm tired of struggling and not doing nothing about it. If we gonna struggle through the grind along the way. Yeah. And that's where people separate themselves from the bag.
I mean,
in my opinion.
If you want to talk about locally, I think, Trap Boy Freddy and Yellow Beezy are perfect examples, When they were at the peak, these motherfuckers, they went into like a half a dozen Walmarts and bought every single bike in that motherfucker.
Look, see?
Gave them out to the community. Just said, open the doors, like, here, one bike per kid. They did that shit.
That's a bit.
They bought hella backpacks. They filled up U-Haul trucks full of things for the community,
No doubt.
And it's like, and then what happens? Yellow Beezy gets chased down the freeway. Like,
that's a fact.
Yo, I don't want to speak on it.
Like, come on, man. Like, dude, what?
Hey,
what the hell is you jealous of? Like, stop.
That is not no. Them not facts, and I'm not gonna get into it. I'm telling you.
Well, okay, we not gonna be blinded by the fact that every hood got their own politics going on.
No facts, and then at the end of the day, so let's keep it a buck. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Every artist have to do some type of community service.
That's true.
Every business, every company.
Is that what you saying?
That's what I'm calling it. All that giving back. So being chased down the freeway,
but you know what?
There
are Fortune 500 companies who actually create foundations to benefit themselves.
That's true.
No, absolutely, okay. Absolutely.
So all I'm speaking on is that rappers who actually do for their community outside of nonprofit foundations and stuff like that are perfect examples of giving back to their communities. That's all I'm saying.
So I ask you this: right? What does Yellow Beezy being chased down the freeway have to do with that?
That's just an example. Like,
that's not a great example.
No, it's he's saying like, why would that happen when he does this?
That don't have anything to do with giving back for the kids. That don't have anything to do with that.
But it would make a person question whether or not they would want to stay as opposed to leaving.
Everybody make him stay. He could have left a long time ago. Yeah. What does that have to do with him giving back to the kids?
Okay, you know what? You're being nearsighted. You're being nearsighted and not seeing what I'm trying to say.
No, it's because of the comment that you made. You know what I'm saying? The comment was about what would make him want to stay being chased down the freeway after he didn't gave back to the kids. That have nothing to do with the kids. That have nothing to do with him giving back to the kids.
No. I think he's talking about his character as a person.
Yes.
Like if he's the type of person to do that for his hood, why would that happen in his hood though? That's what he's saying.
Like that didn't happen in his hood. Why would the community?
That happened. That happened.
Well,
because
I mean, where he from?
He was leaving a strip club that he shouldn't have been at.
That's a fact.
You know
That's a fact.
From the start.
We know.
Look. If you're gonna quote anything, just quote the interviews he did. Okay, he said he was somewhere he shouldn't have been, and some shit popped off.
Right.
That's to quote Yellow Beezy himself.
No doubt.
And that's as far as we're gonna take it. We're not gonna do no hearsay. We're not gonna interpret what we think happened. We're not gonna say what we heard from Big Booty Judy around the corner in Oak Cliff. All right. Yeah. We're not gonna do that.
Dropping them.
Yeah, we're not gonna do none of that shit on here. Okay. That's
a fact.
We're not gonna mix fact with fiction or blur the lines on what we know and what we don't know. Because you know what? We wasn't there.
That's true.
So all I can do...
We just know what everybody else knows.
I saw his interview with The Breakfast Club. I will quote his own words from The Breakfast Club. Other than that, I will not speak on the situation as far as what happened that day. All I'm saying is giving back to a community. If you're in a community that someone's giving back to, do not treat that person like they your ops.
I feel that. How?
Bro.
That's like going to the church and robbing the priest.
Did you see that happen in New York?
Yeah.
That was crazy. However, I thought it was fucked up. Look, real talk.
I'm being honest, be like
real talk.
solid.
Look,
all of them. You feel me? Like,
look,
it's a difference.
It's a difference. That cannot go here.
It's a bit. I know it. That's why
cannot
you
go
don't
on
even
here.
say anything. You know what
Right.
I'm saying?
Okay. So we'll leave.
If you know.
Right.
And another if you assume.
If you assume it, for sure. Okay. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The Breakfast Club. I can go to the Breakfast Club and say, man, I just started photography 4 years ago.
No doubt.
But I've been doing it 11 plus 3. But I only tell people I've been doing it 11. Because I only took it serious after those 3.
I feel that. No doubt.
Yeah.
That's you knowing the truth.
But I'm saying that's a public platform that's been publicized. So the fact that everybody can hear that and bring it out any time, then we'll speak on it.
I feel that.
You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying, all right? Because we can't bring up
My
that
nigga though, you
speculation.
feel me? Super solid.
Okay.
Been that.
Bring it up. We talking about?
I don't want to talk about it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because it's one thing. That's just like we was talking
that's
about.
That's a touchy situation
everybody
for me too.
Everybody yell R.I.P. But who was really there?
I feel that.
You know what I'm saying? That's like me saying, oh, I have celebrity clients, but I don't post them on my social media.
I feel that.
Because I consider them as people that I'm close to when I sit at the table and eat with their family.
I feel you. I definitely understand that.
You know what I'm saying? Like
what you just showed me, that's a touch situation for what
all
we were
the way
talking
around
about
the
before
board.
camera.
You know what I'm saying? Because
You know
it's
what I'm
not
saying?
just that; it's all 3.
Right. Yeah.
You know, but at the same time, I would rather people not know exactly who you know and who you don't know.
Yeah, me too.
That's why he not saying who they are right now.
Because that keeps
that keeps you able to work with whoever you want to work with.
exactly.
First off,
and it keeps your reputation intact.
you know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean?
People
So
can
it's
say
like-
he a solid dude. Yeah, I mean, he ain't never turned me down, shot me down, none of that.
And the one thing I don't want this podcast to become is over controversial because
That's
no, we definitely.
We gonna talk about the issues, but we're not gonna get into, the
only things I think we should ever comment are only things that we are able to verify on public platforms.
No doubt.
That's
if they get disproven later, they get disproven later.
That's
Some
a fact.
facts come out later. But as long as they're on public platforms,
No doubt.
then we can't say, okay, what we're saying is hearsay.
For sure.
Or we're
No.
talking out of our ass. Or we're not
to
talking out
go
of our
back
ass.
to
whatever
the
it is,
Charleston
whatever.
White situation.
Yeah.
I definitely disagree with what he did with Young King
Oh yeah.
and what he did with Lil Tootie Raw.
No doubt.
But
You know
he's
what I'm
from
saying?
Fort Worth, ain't he?
I don't know what he's from Fort Worth.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Cause just the other day when he came back from Cali, he was like, "Oh fuck them Fort Worth niggas." Well, before he went to Cali, he was speaking all that. So I was like, "What?" So I didn't know he was from there. Cause when he got to saying Meadowbrook, and that's where all the bros from. So I'm sitting there like, "Who the fuck is this nigga? Man?
Yeah.
Like, where he from?"
No, facts.
I didn't know he was
Damn,
from
man.
there.
And the thing
Damn, man,
is,
we spent a lot of time on Meadowbrook, didn't we?
Look, bro, I done
remember
had
them
a
days?
ball on Meadowbrook
man.
at the time I was there.
my little brother.
Man, shout out Fort Worth, Texas, man. Meadowbrook, man. R.I.P. Young Hab. You know what I'm talking about?
The whole east side.
The
you know
whole
what I
east
mean?
side, goddamn.
And
Okay.
see, my little brother and Tootie Raw know each other.
Oh, word?
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Okay.
So I kind of. ain't saying they ain't raised with no silver spoon. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
But nigga just ain't gonna give you everything you gotta work for something. You know
No
what I'm
doubt.
saying?
That's a fact.
Too Raw ain't cut like Boosie.
That's a fact. He ain't have to be.
Neither is King.
Right.
So
he didn't
I
have
feel
to be.
as if now King is a little wild, but
He is.
I feel like when he did that, he was picking on the young boys.
No doubt. That's a fact. But when he could have went a different route and been like, nigga, stop doing that. Like that's not you. That's them is your daddies.
Yeah.
Y'all don't have to be like that. But bro, first of all, we already know you coming up. You don't mess with no kids. You don't mess with no old folks. You don't mess with no women. And that was just facts.
Facts.
So it's just little weird shit that he doing. That's like I know he just doing it for clicks. But in the same breath, it's like, hey, bro, where are your morals at when you talking about, oh, I'm trying to say to kids and all this type of shit, but you doing all this weirdo shit? What if a kid was like, went to LA and was like, oh, fuck Nip? You know what I'm saying? Because he was a gangbanger.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
Because Charleston White said fuck Nip.
You gotta watch some
You
territory.
know what I'm saying? Or go to Memphis and say fuck Dolph where he from. and all that type shit. You feel me? That shit is crazy.
Man, you know shit. I still remember that.
Bro.
I was with we opened for Young Dolph with
Stop
Oklahoma.
calling that nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That nigga name ain't that nigga name is old ass rapper that used to be with
Bro,
the,
chill out. God damn. Wait a minute. That's bro. Wait a minute.
He used to be with Master P back in the day.
I was just gonna say Dolph was a really cool ass dude. Didn't deny nobody. Like fuck.
Shit. You okay?
Damn.
Get this nigga another beer, man. Get this nigga another
Hold
drink.
on. Let me rub his titty.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yo, let's keep
Keep your hands to yourself.
Let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it a buck.
Keep your hands to yourself,
You know what I'm
goddamn.
He not ain't gang. You know what I'm saying? That nigga name is. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's who I was introduced to him. Like that's who I knew.
Yeah, that
I knew
nigga
it
reptile that sheds the skin. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, sometimes you gotta grow.
Yeah, you gotta reinvent yourself. But how many times you gonna reinvent yourself in a year?
Hey, man, as many times as you need to.
Hey, peace and happiness.
Look, right. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? But for me, my name is my brand, and I stand on that.
I feel you. I feel you on that part. You know.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
well,
it's,
you know what I mean? You got a catchy name though.
What?
You got a catchy name.
Yeah, that shit.
My mama gave me that. You know what I'm saying?
That shit do flow though.
And I stand on that.
I can't be like. I hope you do, because if you change it, I'm gonna say the same shit you just said. What the fuck? That nigga name what? You mean Renell Bell Photography?
So
Nigga?
look,
You mean those dusty, ashy?
He get the name.
You know what I
He
mean?
get the name because of artists who. My bad. You know what I'm saying? Something about that nigga like a little. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Bro, yeah, that but when it come down to it, came from an artist who he had.
Okay.
And he stopped dealing with, and he took the nigga name. Yes or no?
Did he do some disrespectful shit?
I don't know.
I wouldn't.
Because I done seen some niggas
remember
take
the
some.
artist?
I done seen some niggas take some niggas names that nigga what? You don't deserve that shit.
Nah, this ain't no 50 Cent shit. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. I'm just saying. I done look.
Like you start repping Ink Gang. You know what I'm saying? It's already established.
No,
how you call yourself Ink Gang? That's disrespectful to me.
But he called himself being a part of that though.
He wasn't.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's disrespectful to me.
That's before DeLeon
you
time.
You can't call yourself Ink Gang. You don't fuck with everybody in there.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of niggas that from my little section that I didn't fuck with too though.
That's cool, G. You know what I'm saying? That's cool.
It's a lot of you.
But when
we grown now, so
when
we could.
Everybody in there feel like you still in the name.
Hey man, if I'm gonna give my this is a little. If I'm gonna give my honest opinion,
come on, speak on it.
That's a fact. If you not rocking with us the way you should be rocking with us, don't represent what I represent. Period. And that's
you don't got nothing to say now.
That's logic.
You're quiet.
Yeah.
That's bro.
Speak on it.
That's bro. You feel me? So
Yeah.
that's bro for real on this side. Like,
okay,
you know what I'm saying?
No,
so,
and I feel it 100. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? Just because fucking Diddy, everybody calls him Diddy, doesn't mean everybody don't remember him as Puff Daddy.
That's a fact.
All right. So
who put Puff on? Nace got the ladies. Yeah, come on, nigga. Mace put Puff on, nigga.
No.
Well,
he did not. Bullfucking shit.
So Mace and Timberland didn't put Puff on, nigga?
I mean,
Craig Mack and Big put Puff on.
But I mean, L.A. Reid put them Diddy on, though. I'm just saying, he is the one who gave that nigga the internship. I'm just saying.
Who gave that nigga that shine? Let's call it.
Big and Craig Mack, bro.
Okay. Big and Craig Mack.
Okay. Yeah.
The Big Mac.
Yeah. Right. You know what I mean? You feel me?
But some other so you know
what took him commercial? Like to reinvent himself after the big shit? It was Mace. But let's keep it a buck. That's a whole different era though too.
Now you know what? Now you know what? Now you know what? You know what?
I mean, this nigga started dying down, B. That's just like okay. Let's speak on it. You know what I'm saying? My nigga Hove recreated himself. Not once, but twice, nigga.
That's a fact.
And he's never died down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? My nigga left the game and came back as Hove. I was like, who the fuck is Hove? Oh, Jay-Z. Like, come on, B.
Yo, we done been everywhere so far in this damn thing, man.
First of all, if you bag a bad bitch like Beyonce, you could take off for 20 years, come back and make a platinum album, and the shit could suck.
Yo, you know
what? I'm not agreeing with this clown, man.
Bro, hey, I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at you on that.
Because at the same
At
time,
all.
let's say this, it's definitely
Busted.
bad, top tier on her shit. Her family groomed her to be that though.
That's a fact for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like Jay came up, you know what I'm saying?
Ground.
The way he came up.
No doubt.
Right after the Slick Rick era. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they came from two different walks of life, but music
was it.
Music was it.
And she loved his business mentality, man, for sure.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
So they definitely grew each other.
You know what? All I'm gonna say is if you love what you do and you keep on doing it, whether you're successful or not, whether you're still coming up or not, whether you're famous or not,
no doubt.
if you still love it, then why not fucking do it? I mean, shit.
No, I can dig that.
All
Just
right?
like
so you know, if a motherfucker want to change his name 20 times to reinvent himself, more power to you. I hope this one works out.
I'm one of those niggas, man. If you like it, I love it, man.
Nah, facts.
And until it mess with my health or my wealth, do your thing. And then, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? Speaking of music, you know what I'm saying? Nas just dropped a new album. I know y'all two ain't listened to it.
Nah,
I had bro listening to it in the car earlier.
That shit dropped?
Yeah,
Let me
bro.
go to my Apple
it's called King Disease 3. That shit is so cold. And I got, man, it give you, I feel like, I'm an 80s baby, you feel me? I'm a late 80s baby. I'm 87, so I'm 34. So I know second album Nas. I don't know Illmatic Nas, but I listen to it.
Yo, my guy a beast.
Yeah, his bars is like, crazy, man.
Been that.
So the album is fire.
You know what I love about Nas? It don't matter how many years go by, how long of a break this nigga take. Mm-hmm. Nas is gonna always be that nigga.
That's a fact.
He's gonna always. When I first heard Nas, he was in the battle rapping.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
I can't even say I heard the album or the mixtape. I heard this nigga battle rapping.
That's crazy.
The first time I heard this nigga was on Ether, nigga.
Okay. I think a lot of young people got introduced to Nas with Ether too. Because it was just, bro.
That nigga was a
He
monster.
He was on Jay-Z top pause.
What?
He was on him. But you know, this nigga 21 Savage, you know 21 Savage said about him? He said Nas is not relevant. I said, damn.
21 Savage is not relevant.
I mean, 21 Savage just dropped a project with Drake last week too, and it's fire too. I can't even lie.
Let's speak on that ass clown.
Wait, which one's the ass clown?
Drake, bro. What the fuck is really going on with this?
I honestly think that 21 Savage paid Drake to make an album with him.
You know, but that's business, baby. That's business.
That's true.
If we come down to that point, then yeah, do that shit.
I think it's a woman trapped inside Drake's body, bro. That's just my honest opinion.
You know,
because
honestly,
you cannot deny the level of hits that this man can produce.
Yo, I'll never take away a man grind. I'll never take away from a man grind.
Man,
what that got to do with me judging your character?
Exactly.
If you act like a bitch, I'm gonna say, oh, that nigga acting like a bitch. But look, his song is fire.
Let's keep it a buck. Drake has always act like a bitch.
That's
before his music career, nigga. He was Degrassi, nigga. Like,
let's
speak on it, nigga. Like,
he was
this
Jimmy.
nigga in the wheelchair, yo.
He got Ricky.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think people bring that up all the time.
Because he act like a bitch then.
It was, hey, man, son.
Yes or no?
That's a fact. And let's keep it a buck, bro. A lot of men have female tendencies.
No facts, but hold on. Let's take nothing from his artistry, though.
Nothing.
Because the nigga
nothing
came
about
out,
that grind.
The nigga came out, bro, and he came out before his time.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? Like, because when he came out, he could have came out as a rapper.
No doubt.
But he came out singing and rapping on his own tracks.
No doubt.
That took the industry by a storm. Because niggas should have been doing that. You know what I'm saying? We're not talking about Honey. We talking about this nigga Drake.
That's facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what really stole the shit. You know what I'm saying? So from that, everybody anticipating what's going to be next. What's going to be next. So despite who he signed to after,
yeah,
the nigga came in The nigga came in on his shit.
That's what he came in with Jazz Prince, you know, took him over there to his pop. Matter of fact, earlier I said Jazz Prince in the whole Takeoff situation. That was Jay Prince Jr. My apologies to the listeners. I know y'all gonna cook me in the comment section, but yeah, I fucked up. Go ahead, cook me. But Jazz Prince put that nigga in position to win though. So man, you know, if somebody grab you and take you somewhere to somebody of some influence, bro. You
Run
gotta,
with it.
you know what I'm saying? You gotta be somebody of some kind of
You know,
talent
something
or
I
caliber.
never understood
What's that?
why was Drake and the other Canadian nigga into it?
Tory Lanez.
Yes. What?
No, because to me, bro, it's like they kind of do the same thing. They do the singing and the whole rapping thing.
Right. Me
Personally, I like Tory Lanez records more than I like Drake records. You feel me? Because Tory Lanez ain't with all that. He makes some of those soft records because those chick tape records was hard.
Them
but
hoes definitely jam.
them bitches was hard. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like now I vibe with Tory Lanez a little more. You feel me? And then he a street nigga too.
Yeah,
So it's
and
like,
then too, bro. You know, I like the old Drake versus the new Drake.
I feel that. What's that first album? Was it So Far Gone? It was like the black cover with like the white letters, whatever that fucking album was. That shit was cold. I'm not talking about the one when he was on the cover with the thing going like he had the little part in his head. I was like, what the fuck is this? Like this nigga what is he doing? It looked like a motherfucking 80s R&B cover, nigga. What's wrong with you?
That could have been what he was shooting for.
Hey,
you know
man,
what? Can't really call it, but
that boy looked feminine.
Tory Lanez, Tory Lanez came out. You know what I'm saying? I was definitely fucking with him. You know what I'm saying?
He was hard.
And then you know when I heard that rap trap that rap track.
Yeah, bro.
Say.
Yeah,
he did something there.
He get busy for sure. He definitely get busy. Man, I can't call it though.
What about Brent Faiyaz? How you feel about that guy?
Wasteland album, his latest album, cold. I could play it front to back. And if you haven't, you don't be listening to R&B like that. You on your country tip right now. That's cool. I fuck with country a little bit. But if you listen to his whole latest album, Wasteland, it's a storyline to it, and the storyline is nuts, boy.
And you know what I'm really waiting on?
Who was that?
I'm really waiting on an artist to do a tape like that's all the way through, and then shoot a short film to it.
Man, you know who just did that? T Grizzly.
That's my guy.
T Grizzly just did that. I need to
tap in.
I gotta give you the name of that. I'm gonna give you the name of the album since you say that. Just so you can go look that up because I watched all of them on YouTube.
Me, Jack.
He said so the album is called Chapters of the Trenches. So every single record on the album, matter of fact, shout out T Grizzly because bro, you put out a solid body of work as far as visuals along with your audios, you know what I'm saying? You might never see this, but I hope you do. So y'all tag T Grizzly in the comment section. It's 13 records. He made 13 videos in a story.
If anybody capable of it, you know what I'm saying? I believe he capable of it because the guy, man, say
his storytelling is nuts. Hold on, let me stop capping. Not all of them are in sequence, but he has like records that are part 1, part 2, part 3. So the videos are part 1, part 2, part 3, and then it'll be another story, part 1, part 2, and some of the songs are just single songs that with just a video, but what he's rapping about, you see it.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Grizzly for that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, last one I remember that did that was what was it, R. Kelly's Trapped in the Closet?
Boy, you old as hell, dog. And that's not even no old shit, but that's just some old shit to say.
Yo, you know, I've never watched that whole John.
If you put that whole thing together, it's basically just a full-length movie.
Like
you sitting there,
something clips, yo.
Bro, you sitting there watching it for like an hour. It's like a movie for sure.
I really just, I was chilling with, you know what I'm saying, a little.
I almost said free R. Kelly. Let me stop lying.
Ronald Isley, Mr. Big.
But
that was
you
like,
know what? You know what?
What's up, man?
He snuck that last one in there.
Yo.
He snuck that last one. Hey, I was like, yo, who is this?
Man.
They're like, yo, that's R. Kelly. I said, I thought they blackballed that boy. You know what I'm saying? How you get this one in there?
Look, he got it off. He knew.
Yo.
He knew it was it.
Mad ups to Chris Brown with this
What Chris do?
Hey, you hear this codeine business this nigga got going on?
He got a codeine business.
It's not called codeine business.
Oh, nigga.
It's not. It's not called codeine business.
Yo, relax. I'm like, what?
It's called Robitussin. You heard this song?
It's a song?
It's a song. And everybody been on it lately.
Yes.
Yo,
yes.
I had to attach it to one of my Finsta pictures, dog.
You did?
Yes.
He said, "What about Finsta pictures?" I had to. Yes, yeah. That his album is cold too. The Breezy album, is cold too.
I'm kind of disappointed in Breezy though.
Why is that?
You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna speak on it. You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
Just his choices. You know what I'm saying? Like he not the same Breezy. You know what I'm saying? But everybody have to grow.
He not hungry no more. He not.
Yeah.
I mean,
I miss the hungry Chris though.
I'm not gonna say his music bad, but you know niggas can make better choices. You feel me? For sure.
Nah, for sure.
Niggas can make better choices.
That works.
Bro, chill out, bro. Jesus. We don't promote any of the sort, okay?
No facts.
Man, God, what was you about to say, bro?
There was a time where fucking Chris Brown was, doing his Dr. Dre thing.
Yeah.
So if you wanted to hit record, you call Chris Brown.
No, facts.
Yo,
But I believe it's like you said. You know what I'm saying? He's just not as hungry as he was.
No doubt. Bro. He say like he go into the studio and just make like hella records. I don't understand how you could just make hella records. Like I gotta put thought into shit.
Yeah, man, MC. You know what I'm saying?
I feel that, but I will stop in the middle of a song if I don't have the next verse because I just don't want to write bullshit. I just don't want to give you anything.
Do you believe he'll ever cross over?
You know
I
what?
don't think he wants to.
He can rap like a motherfucker.
Yeah,
you ever heard him on E40's
No.
Function?
Facts.
Yeah.
He can
That's
rap.
why I said like you didn't go cross over.
I don't think he wants to.
Because I believe that he when he came out, I really believed that he was pop.
No doubt.
You know
that's
what
a
I'm saying?
fact.
And then R&B.
Yeah.
So
when he got into his bad boy stage, he started rapping, and the nigga could rap. So I feel that, but I don't
he's
think
always an MC.
No doubt. I just think R&B is his bread and butter, and it's gonna stay there.
Yeah.
I definitely feel like it's gonna stay there, man. Speaking of fucking bread and butter, y'all see that shit that fucking Joe Biden trying to do right now?
Nah.
This nigga, man, he trying to give motherfucking more money to Ukraine. I think it was like 31 billion.
Damn.
Let me not lie, man. Look, let me Google this real quick for y'all. Joe Biden sending money. You feel me? Sending money.
Why sending money to the Ukraine for?
Because they still getting beat up by so Biden administration announces nearly $3 billion in new military aid for Ukraine. Cause Russia's still out there beating on them boys like Ike and Tina,
Man,
bro.
you know what? He need to worry about our military motherfucking shit because that shit gonna spill over the.
Come on, man. First of all, it's too many problems in America for us to be over there fucking around. Like, why are we over there? Okay, the first time you go send some aid, I'm like, okay, you know what I'm saying, your little homie getting beat up, like, hey, nigga, you know what I'm saying, watch out, nigga. Like, I'm teaching you how to fight now.
You know, but it's like it seems like North Korea see us giving our resources to Ukraine and taking it upon themselves to be like, okay, maybe now we can take advantage of them at their weakest.
That's true, for sure. I feel it.
You know what I mean? And to me, that's just like, what the fuck is you thinking about? Like, you see North Korea setting off bombs. You see them shooting missiles in the ocean.
While China getting pissed off because we giving money away and we owe them niggas.
And you know what? And what we going to do? We going to piss off Russia, China, and North Korea? Come on now.
They're going to come together.
And that's going to be the crazy.
I
don't think that's going to happen because them niggas is like, I don't think they gonna tap in like that.
Hey, you know what? You know what? When everybody have a common enemy, you never know what's possible.
That's true story.
No facts.
It may be some triple crossing.
Enemy.
Yeah, that's a fact. It may be some triple crossing later, but at first that common enemy gonna get the business. And I hate to be in the middle of that shit, man. Because,
you know what? People are gonna be even pissed off when Texas closes borders when them motherfuckers start invading.
Bro, that shit gonna be crazy.
Cause you know what shit. You know we love the fact we can purchase our guns real easy.
Man, matter of fact, Texas. Damn, it's a whole lot of death going on, man. Shout out to the pilots. that died in that air show, man, out in Dallas. What was that, day before yesterday?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. They were some old cats, so they went out doing what they love doing. You feel me? But just hate to see it, and it was caught on video. So then you showed me that me that morning, huh?
Yo, what's crazy about that? So I was on the phone with my Lilo, and we was on FaceTime, and they flew over the car. Damn. And she was on her way to go to her apartment or whatever, and she was getting ready to go back to work. So on her way back to work, she was like, "Yo, the planes that flew over the car." She's like, "Yeah, it was a bad crash."
Oh, so you heard them going over the car when y'all was chopping it up? See, man, that shit's crazy, dog.
Shit. We were a couple weeks ago. We went out to Fort Worth over in Camp Bowie. We had set up a little, you know what I mean, thing at a little farmer's market there.
Yeah, man. Shout out Camp Bowie, man. They showed a lot of love when we was out there, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. Y'all go, if y'all ever in Fort Worth, go tap in on Saturdays and Sundays, man. Start 7 o'clock in the morning till about 2 p.m. Camp Bowie, man. Tap in.
What's that?
It's like a swap meet. We gonna keep it a buck. It's like everybody got their tents up. They got, bros out there doing this thing. You know what I'm saying, with the tables. You know what I'm saying. Matter of fact, custom put your order in for your custom dinner trays, man. Bro, get D-Tattoo at D-Tattoo, man. On Instagram, man. Get your custom table trays, man. Do any teams. He put your mama face on it, man. Just saying. I was out there taking pictures, so we was out there getting busy, having fun.
And while we was out there, we actually saw the fighter jets. It was like could be a dozen of them doing drills.
Yeah, they was practicing for sure.
That's good, Ben Naive.
Yeah, man, but everything can't be perfect. You feel
me? That just lets you know if they're training like that, because they said normally it'd be like 1 or 2.
Yeah,
they had like a dozen of these motherfuckers just out there doing drills in the air. Like,
yeah, that was thick.
Getting ready.
Getting ready.
You know what I'm saying?
So that's why I said it. Everybody got to be like, you know what I mean?
That's a fact, man. So, shout out them OGs for getting busy in the sky, you know what I'm saying, doing what they love. But Biden, mind your damn business. And Trump, don't bring your ass back, man.
Man, you didn't see? He announced he running in 2024.
Yeah, I'm like,
what?
Damn.
You know what?
Again? And what's crazy, he might win.
Legally, he can. You can.
For sure.
You know what I mean? You can lose and run again. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah. But I'm saying, do we really want him back? A few of y'all want his ass back. I know you. I know a few of y'all.
That's because he cut them checks.
That's a fact. That's what I said, bro, earlier. Then he said inflation. I was like, oh, shit, he right.
But you know what? Yeah, Trump didn't let them puppet him like that.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what?
And as bad as people want to make it seem, he got some shit accomplished.
Yeah. I mean, he definitely know what to do with some money. He regulated some shit for sure. Yeah. I mean, and he man, shit. I just don't know it. I feel like Biden.
All I can see, because everybody know I'm not political. I don't take a stance either way.
No doubt.
You know what I mean?
Sure.
I'm in hell. Yeah, I used to watch. What was that show he was on? The one where he had
An Apprentice?
Is that what it was? I used to watch The Apprentice. You know what I mean?
Bruh.
So, it's like this. There's things you see, and one of the things I see is when Trump was president, I wasn't paying what I'm paying now for gas.
No, absolutely.
Okay. Food, rent, real estate, all that shit did not cost what it costs now. What it costs now did not cost when he was in office.
That's a fact. And that shit is crazy.
You know what I mean? It's like,
on that note,
it's just bad. Okay, China wasn't as pissed off at us when he was over there. Now I'm not a politician. I don't know what the hell happened behind the scenes or what was going on. None of that shit. All I know is it didn't affect me. I flourished financially during that time period.
I ain't gonna lie. I know a lot of niggas did too.
So,
a lot of my niggas balling, man.
And right now, it's like, well, damn.
Yeah, back broke.
Like, shit.
Back broke. That's why we YouTubing. Y'all follow. Like, comment, subscribe right now. You know what I'm saying? Trump, don't bring your ass back. You know what I'm saying?
Or if you do, make the first thing that go down and be the gas.
Be the gas. And on that note, man, your boy Scanlouz DeLeon, man. And this episode 5 of the Truth is in the Work podcast. Shout out my co-host, Renell Bell.
Hey,
Big Tattoo, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all go follow Renell Bell on Instagram. It's Renell Bell. I'll put it up there. Y'all follow D Tattoo, man. Y'all follow me, man. Follow the podcast page. Truth is in the Work podcast on Instagram. And then y'all follow our sponsors, LE Clothing Co. That's Live and Exist Clothing Co. At the beginning of that on Instagram, on everything, man. And we appreciate y'all. And just remember, the truth is and will always be in the Word.